All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Harry, thank you very much. Thank you, CIO Africa, for this wonderful opportunity. I'm very happy to be here. Um, Harry, you know that introduction, been there, done that, that puts undue pressure. But thanks for the introduction. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, so Harry and I go back almost a decade now. Previously, I worked at Safaricom. I did several roles in Safaricom. I think about 9 roles in total. At the point of leaving, I used to look after technology operations. It was a department we call Converged Service Operations. Then I went on to Vodafone Ghana, where I was CIO for 2 years. And I just finished that really exciting journey in West Africa. And I got back to Kenya and started a new role at Absa Bank in Kenya, where I'm now CTO since 1st of September of this year. So as you can see, I'm an aspiring banker. So thank you very much. Maybe a little bit about Absa before I go into this. Absa is going through a journey. We call it Africanacity. Absa is present in 9 African markets today. And somebody said earlier in one of the presentations that how can we synergize, how can we leverage off each other's capability, how can we build once and then deploy across. And so that's precisely what we are working on. And what I'm going to present is an example of that. And before Absa, it was Barclays, which is a century-old organization. And you know, as with any organization that is established, you'll find that there's a lot of legacy and technical debt. So part of the transformation I'm referring to here is we're in the process of transforming the technology. We're in the process of really driving the digital agenda and becoming a digitally led bank. And of course, me sitting in technology, I mean, I can talk to you for days about that. There's a lot that we are doing, transforming, creating API facade to abstract our complex backends. And the reason why I'm going into that is because this is one of the pioneer applications that is leveraging of our newly created microservices architecture-based middleware. Okay. How do I get to present? Okay, I'll carry on as they address that. So, okay, perfect. So what we've come up with is what we call Abby. Abby is an AI digital assistant. And what we seek to do is to create an alternative for people to bank, where you can ask questions, frequently ask questions, and in subsequent phases, we even enabled the capability to transact in a secure way. It's a project we're very excited about. The reason being, the reality, having worked in telecoms, fair enough, there's many people have smartphones today, but the entry-level smartphone really is limited. Maybe it cannot accommodate too many applications. And whenever we drive a new product or something, an organization will want to put an app. Hey, put in an app, put it out there. And maybe we are asking too much of customers. So how can we get customers to transact within an existing, somewhat ubiquitous application? And WhatsApp is the perfect example of that, over 1.5 billion users. So definitely it's an opportunity, and that speaks to the why. Why should we go the Abby route? All right, so having done Abby, it's conversational, it learns, and it gets better with each and every interaction. And as time progresses, then the customer experience improves accordingly. Our first phase was to do the FAQs, and that may be boring, yes, but there's a lot of information collected through that. What are the questions or the pertinent questions that linger in customers' minds? So it really creates a mine or a wealth of data for us. And then, of course, the second phase was transactional banking, and ultimately also the capability to upsell customers accordingly. It's available on WhatsApp, open web, a mobile banking channel, internet banking as well. So let me speak a little bit about the benefits. So we do have the challenge where we have a call center manned by warm bodies, and money is emotive. So customers are naturally inclined to call when they have a challenge or when they want some support. And it's something we grapple with. Having a warm body manning a call center around the clock, of course, it poses a challenge. And then you have an issue, and then you have a spike. It does pose a challenge. What Abby is helping us with, we are seeing 36% offload of calls going towards Abby, specifically around the FAQ space. Enable lifestyle banking. We're finding that customers are beginning to enjoy it more and more and use it as one of their primary channels. Help customers discover products they need. They don't have to wait for an ad or walk into a branch. They can just interact freely through WhatsApp, which they interact with already on a usual basis. And then I'll go to, okay, so how did we do it? So we are a Pan-African bank, and we operate in 9 markets. And Kenya is the second biggest. And Kenyans, we like to drive innovation. We like to be the first ones out there, and we're also fast adopters. So it was rolled out fast in Kenya, and then ultimately the other markets are picking it up as well. This is just a snapshot of what it looks like. So when you're doing the FAQs, you don't need to be authenticated. However, the moment you want to transact, I just want to show that picture, then you get a link that requires you to then get authenticated, similarly to how you'd be authenticated in your mobile banking app or your internet banking app. Okay? And then, we also have a registration. Let me just show quickly the transactional capabilities that exist on Abby. So you can do account balance inquiry, beneficiary payments, bill payments, transaction history and search, inter-account transfer, branch and ATM location, account information, and credit card. So yes, that's our Abby, and I think the opportunity for us going forward is to really drive the marketing, continue to drive the uptake, and have it as an alternative banking channel that customers can use at will. Thank you everyone.